This is Zeus, Global Peace Project, right? The Global Peace Project. What is, and can you handle? I don't even think you can handle the truth, honestly, and I don't even know if I even want to mess in that world. Can you even hear the truth when the truth is spoke? Can I even speak the truth when I think I know what I think I know? And truth be known, it is true. Most of the knowing that I know, it continues to expound upon itself. And a lot of the stuff is from stuff people told me, or it was in books. But how much real life action do I have? And what is the real life version of me going to be? That is an interesting question. I just came up with that when I was thinking. And thinking is a good thing at times. Sometimes it can be detrimental if I get stuck into a negative thought, and a negative thought is the justification for the change of thought. And only I know how I feel when I'm feeling it, right? And that's an interesting thought. So, in my eternal now, and I come from right here, right now, in my space time reality. And the substance of such is this silence. There's stuff, there's a recording I'm making right now. Why? Because sometimes I have a little bit of a sneaky suspicion that maybe someone else hasn't quite realized the same thing that I just realized. And as I realize more and more in the field, maybe somebody will hear what I have to say and actually think to themselves, you know what, you are talking some stuff there, and think about this too. And then all of a sudden, a new reality sparks between the both of us, and we're like, wow, how did we get here? Because this is a good world. And the substance of thought is truth. The truth is, the three monkeys were telling you something. Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. All recording instruments inside the brain that you have, which is the subconscious brain, which is the body, and the conscious mind brain, which is in house inside your head. Your power is transmitted through your crown chakra and then scoots through a chakra system, which involves the transfer of energy in the third eye, which is the imagination, the throat chakra, which is your my speaking words, because the words that are being spoken are a bunch of atoms that I've been able to put together in a fashion that possibly you could understand in a way that may lead us to some form of communication. But I have noticed some of the people that I had been talking with recently have been from other countries, and Mammoth, in its own approach, is the communication between two people who do not speak the same language. Yet, the young lady from Brazil that I met today, her name is Barbara. She's a doctor, and she has some understanding of English, which is gave us communication. Took some pictures of my paintings. I did a tarot reading for her, and you know, it was a great day. I met a few. It's been kind of interesting down at the canal. I think I've played about 30 games of chess, and substance being that I've been playing chess for a while, but I haven't lost a game. And the people that I beat, I surprise myself because the one guy, he's like, You put me in check the first time. I thought it was a fluke. And then the second time, you checked me with my pawn, with a pawn. He said, how long you been doing this? Because I don't lose very often, and I laughed. I said, you're funny. And the next guy, I mean, I've been playing people, and it's just like different stuff's popping out of me, and I thinking to myself, my goodness, the universe is so good to me. I tell my subconscious brain to checkmate the king. It does whatever it does while I'm playing, because honestly, I don't have to think too much about it, but I do some considerations and spot check analysis while I'm looking at it, and my focus is very good. My focus is on point, actually. That's the interesting thing, because I've been staring at a candle light for, I think I've got up to about 10 minutes. I can just stare at that candle and not take my focus off of it. And I've actually noticed some things inside the light, which is kind of interesting. I did take a picture of it and the heat waves and how it all interacts. I think there's a language actually into it. Maybe I may expound upon that again. I don't know. There's been so many things going on in this world that really blow my mind, and I'm truly convinced that this world is for us and that we somehow, me particularly, I watched movies and all that stuff there, which honestly, if there's any disagreements and stuff like that in it, and if there's just people being killed maliciously and all that sort of stuff there, it's from somebody's mind. And whose mind is doing this? Because the mind that does that in a fictional way is doing it inside their mind, because they're doing it in some form of reality, and they probably need to be convicted for it, because they're spreading that cancer over other people to have that thought process as well. You say, well, but it's a free expression of the press, radio, and film. Well, there's a border for me, and I guess it's just for me. And I just say, continue on doing whatever you're doing. And if you're feeling good in your own flesh, man, I got no judgment to you. But I personally do not want to go that direction. That's just all. Only one I can control is me. And if others want to have a semblance of some type of peace, and I mean a peace that passes really all understanding. I don't know what I don't know, and I do know that the fact is this, that the universe is everything. God is everything, or he's nothing, right? And if it's true that he's everything, that means he's me too, and he's you as well. Whoever's viewing this, the observer effect, right? You're observing reality. How much of reality have you observed today, just on your way into work or whatever it may be? Today is that day, right? So, the atoms in the field. Do you think you can handle the truth? Study them out, mate. Remember, if you enjoy any of this message, just cash app us, money sign, cash app. Oh, it's not cash app, money sign, Global Peace Project. Do have Global Peace Project on the what is it called, PayPal as well. I do like the Cash App better because they don't take money out of whatever donations are there, but it is what it is. But Peter, do deal with Peter, right? Anyway, blessings.